I grew up in the church from probably I was very, very young all the way until the age of 20, but my parents really started to go into church at the age of 9. So I was in the church and served in the church from 9 to about 18 years old. And during that, I went through high school and the high school struggles that almost every single teenager goes through. And I kind of really just stepped away from the Lord. And at that time, I was still going to church, but I also kind of had my lifestyle in high school, which was completely different from the church. So I was basically living two different lives. At that time, I started dating a girl, and usually dating a girl in high school doesn't go well. So what happened was we ended up moving in together and living in Phoenix. I just went through a lot of really tough times, really bad depression, started smoking weed every single day for probably like a year to like a year and a half, and just got to a point of like full depression. Didn't want to go to work, didn't want to do anything, and it was just really, really bad. At that time, I knew something needed to change because I was living this lifestyle from about 18 to 21 to 22, and I was just depressed and it wasn't good. I kind of went back to my roots. I had felt the presence of God before, I'd felt the peace of God, and I knew I needed to get back into going to church, get back into community. So I started looking for a church, and I went to a couple different churches, and nothing really stuck with me. But as soon as I came to Radiant, I really felt at home. I knew some people already who had gone there, so when I went in, I was able to get plugged in immediately. I started helping in certain areas, and it was just an awesome place where a community and a family really just took me in. And since then, I've really just built this awesome family and awesome community with great, great people. So after coming to the church for about a year, people were telling me about Radiant College, and I knew that was something that I could potentially go into because I wanted to be a pastor, but I had no idea how to do that. I had no idea where to start. As I looked into it and I just saw that it could be really something that could help me get to that place, I decided to go for it. I literally got my stuff in probably a week before the semester started, so literally like right at the deadline, and it's been amazing. I was actually able to preach my first ever sermon at my hometown where my dad is the pastor. So for things to come full circle like that, the place that was like praying for me all these years, to be able to go back and have the opportunity to preach there was just a really, really amazing. I've now preached in the middle school a few times, and I'm just building not only a church community, but a church family at a place where I know people care for me and genuinely want what's best for me.
One of the best things that's happened since joining Radiant has been finding my fiance, Jackson. We are looking forward to growing together and building our own family. 2 years ago, I would have never pictured my life how it is now. Faithfully attending church, pursuing a degree in college, and getting to do ministry alongside my future wife.
My name is Devin Nanke, and God has changed my life.